Welcome in, everybody. We are going to be playing MLB The Show. We are going to be doing the mini seasons to kind of keep grinding the All-Star program. We are currently 78 points out of 100. So we're just going to kind of grind out the PXP for the All-Star players. There is some missions for like hits and Ks using their players. So we need 1,000 PXP, get 5 points every time for that, and I still have to get the 2,500, which I can show you guys over here. I need 25. Got 1,062. Need 2,500. Got 1,000 there that I need it. We need 28 Ks with all-star players. 17 innings pitched. We need 28 hits. I don't have any home run derby players, which is fine. I'll be able to finish this without it. And then we have TA programs. We are currently, I'll close up my camera for a second. Where are you? So we are currently 31% in the NL West, 29% in the NL Central, 29% in NL East, 27 in the AL West, 29 in the AL Central, and 32% in the AL East. So we're going to go and do the classic mini seasons because that's what I set up earlier this morning. We'll be playing it on Hall of Fame at first because we need to get 60 Ks and it'll give us 5 packs. And then we'll lower the difficulty to All-Star because then we can just get the 18 wins, 50 total bases. And I think that's pretty much it. So let's jump in. We're going to play our very first game. Gameplay Boy, thank you so much for the lurk. We're going on Hall of Fame. We're the home team. Nope, gotta fix that. Go back. Wow, this is slow today. There we go. We're going with the big unit first. I added him to the lineup just for the fact that we're so close to PXP in him, to P5. That's the only reason why he is in the lineup. The rest of my pitchers are all-stars. Or TA3.
Ready to go? Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sean Green. Swing and a miss. And that's how this game gets started. Swings and misses. Slider right there. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Next one misses. Now 1 and 2. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. The wide to kick the pitch.
Got him.
Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Bottom of the first.
Okay, we're facing Cole.
The slugging shortstop, number 24. That one in there across the letters. Chris, you look at Garrett Cole, and he changed in terms of his profile. He threw a lot of sinkers when he was with the Pirates. When he went to Houston, everything changed. More four-seamers and more reliance on the breaking ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there.
It's going to take me a little bit to adjust to the Hall of Fame
speed or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ricky Henderson stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, you credit the analytics and just the great system that the Astros have notoriously had in terms of helping pitchers really discover their potential. But yeah, he's got a great fastball. He's very confident in it, but sometimes that can also hurt him, giving up a lot of home runs.
And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch off the plate. And the count's full. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's some real power at the plate. Number 16. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Good eye right there.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Swings and misses. 2-1 now.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Next pitch inside. Ball 3.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
This whole week.
Ooh, that's cheddar, baby.
Hacks and misses. It's
straight
a strikeout. We played an
rough
inning. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pitches in there. Strike 1. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 2. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Triple digits on that last pitch.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Strike 2. Good eye right there. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him. We'll go to the bottom. We head to the bottom of the second. Bullpen. Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz.
We'll go Bedard.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
Strike 1.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And now 1 moves his feet. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one.
God, I can't hit on the Hall of Fame.
On the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
Fernando Tatis Jr. at the plate and takes high there.
Foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next pitch misses. 2-1. Just
3-1.
missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Ozzie Albies waiting for a turn at the plate. Good plate appearance there.
Got a
Able
walk.
to take the walk.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Cole keeping an eye on him. Back over to first.
Not in time.
And he's back in that time as well. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Out, 1-1.
Tatis, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is
2-1.
downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 strike.
Spoke to
Liner.
right, but he's got it.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the
Okay,
process.
we got
He did
Booger up.
everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Pitch
It's
out,
a
ball
pitch
1.
out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. And the 1-0.
Fouled off.
Fouled off.
1-1.
And a 1-1. High fly
There we
ball
go.
towards left field. That one back. And that ball is gone. That should fire up the dugout, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well,
Ryan Abreu takes over on the mound.
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen
God,
can give
that
their guys a chance to
PCI is
fight back
small.
into the game.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Ball
Way
1.
high there. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Nick Anderson up and throwing. So now 1-2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton
a
of
good
breaks.
pitch.
So tough to get that barrel to.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And now the count
Full
filled
count.
up 3-2. Three and 2 now. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. But 2 come across to score.
All right,
the inning,
Booger with
courtesy
a
of
2-run
this
shot
two-run homer.
gives us the lead.
It's top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Elvis Andrus. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. David Bednar.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
There's a strike. Bednar, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. This one blasted deep to left.
Damn
Way
it.
out of here. Home run.
Not a good start with him. Where was that?
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
In the dirt, and the count is 1-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Pop up.
Next pitch is popped up. Smith has this one sized up. And
That's
there's one
one out.
down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses, and the count is 3-1.
It
Slap
hurt.
foul.
It's a hitter. You don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1.
Got him.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Sean Green digs in now. First offering, and it just misses. That catches the corner.
1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
And the count 1-2.
Fouled
One
off.
is fouled off.
Fouled that one off.
Misses. The count now 2-2.
Come on, that's a strike.
To the right side.
Ball game.
On to first. Ball game.
Let's
And
go.
your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it.
5 Ks from the big unit. Okay, we got a pack. Randy Johnson, probably 2 more games pitch with him. Okay, we're gonna go into game number 2. Actually, we can look at the goal. So obviously we had 1 hit, which was a home run. 296 PXP for pitchers. In a single season, recorded 20 stolen bases. Didn't happen. Hit 20 home runs. We got 1. In a single season, tally 30 strikeouts. We're at 6. 4 of 50 for total bases. We'll play it on veteran or higher. We got 1 win. We need 18. 6 strikeouts out of 60. Let's go into game number 2. Hall of Fame again. Valdez is going to start. So this will give us towards All-Star now.
Ready to go now. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Sean Green. Off the mark there. And this one is off and running.
That's a ball.
The next offering misses.
Ball 2.
And now 2-0. And he takes a strike.
Matt 2883, thank you so much for the follow. How's your day going?
Pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to
pitch. And we just gave up a base hit.
Could be extra bases.
Gonna be a
Around
double.
First, heading for 2. The throw
Good.
into second, and that's a
good.
leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite
that's a
field.
ball.
With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Okay.
And he handles it himself.
Big game or 2. Nice. What games are you into?
And stepping in is the speedy
Craig Biggio.
Ripped on a line to center. Soler pulls that one down. Runner tagging from third.
Got him.
The tag,
Got him at
and
that
that's
home.
out
Let's
number
go.
3 inning
That was a
over.
bad throw,
It's
but
exciting to see a play at the plate.
Bottom of the first.
saves that
And the
run.
batter now, number 24. And a pitch.
Assassin's Creed games.
On
Nice.
the ground. Sends it across
Yeah, the one I
first.
liked the most was
One
Black
gone,
Flag.
bottom half of the first.
All right,
So
Ricky
digging
Henderson.
in, Ricky Henderson.
Foul.
And first offering is fouled off. Chris, you know, Walker Buehler's social media handle is, in fact, Buehler's Day Off 21. Swing and a
Swing and a
miss.
miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Boog, that's ironic because he's one of those guys that doesn't take any days off. And if you're on the other side and he's pitching, you might want a day off.
Oh, Jansen. I like the Origin. I love that game.
One down, base is
Don't
empty.
think I played that one.
Just
Ball
misses
1.
the mark outside the zone.
1 and 2 count.
That one
2-2.
just misses.
Mostly into sports games. Got into Call of Duty the last 4 years or so. So I think it was like Cold War is when I started playing Call of Duty. Tried to play some single player games, but I'm not very good at them. Foul. That was a walk.
Payoff pitch.
I like your stream. Thank you.
Kicks and fires.
Base hit.
Rip to right, base hit.
Let's go.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those
that's
are the
perfect
ones
too,
where
because
you
we
gotta
need
make 'em
base
pay.
hits
And
with
now they've
Ricky
got some speed
Henderson.
on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bueller keeping him close. And here is number 16.
Fouled off.
And a foul ball left side.
Strike one.
And now the 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's
2-1 count.
And a count 2-1.
Yeah, Aiden Miller. That's the draft card.
That one is absolutely
Is that
belted.
gone?
And it's gone.
Home run.
That's what the fans came to see, and they take the lead.
2-0.
It's 2-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and
390
right there
feet.
made a statement big time. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now here is David Ortiz.
Big Poppy fouls that
Little
off.
chopper rolls foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Strike two.
Ooh, that's a nice
Backdoored him with
pitch.
the breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Nick Anderson.
Ooh,
the
I tried to
hard-throwing
check
righty
there.
is up and loosening. Maton warming
Okay.
up as well. 2 outs, base is
Fernando
empty. And the
Tatis
batter
Jr.
will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's
Strike
the
one.
strike. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most
We need
dynamic
a
talents in
home
the
run
game.
with him,
That season
and
he
then
put
he's
together
done.
in 2021, one of the best in Padres history.
He's got 2. Needs 3 for his
Tatis
TA
waits.
program.
Swing and a
Foul.
tapper that rolls
1
foul.
and 2.
Yeah, such a special player at a young age. He led the National League in home runs in just his 3rd season in the bigs, and he went on the injured list twice in that
2
season.
and 2. Nice
Struck
pitch.
him out looking. But 2 come across
Aiden
the score
Miller with
in
a
the
home
inning,
run.
courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second, Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And ball one.
Ball one.
With Tatis, you think about his dad. Fernando Sr. played 11 years in the big leagues, and right now we see so many
1-1.
sons of former big league players playing in the big leagues, the likes of Biggio and Bichette and Guerrero, along with Tatis. And that one hit to first.
That's 1 out.
And he takes it himself for the out. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The 0-1.
Damn, he wouldn't swing at
Darryl
that, eh?
Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those
Fouled
borderline
off.
corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Got
Cuts
him.
and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes,
one.
have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Swinging a
Foul.
foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on.
Got him looking.
That's a strikeout. Nick Anderson in.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within
we got
striking distance.
Jansen, but we'll go
Here
bullpen.
is
We'll Sandman.
up to hit.
Sandman if we're less than 4.
And he deals. Ziggy, how about this? Ozzy speaks 4 languages.
Oh my God,
English,
I'm
Spanish,
brain fart.
Dutch, and Papiamento.
Well, with the way the game's expanding, that can be
Jansen,
really
sorry, will
Those
be
meetings at the mound.
if we're
I'll be seeking
have more than 4 runs, 4 runs or more.
Anderson ready to work. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. 2 and 1.
It's 2-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a 2-1 on the way. On the ground at first.
Foul.
And he grabs
2
it
and
in
2.
foul ground. Next offering is fouled
off.
Comes a 2-2. Down and in.
3-2 count.
Feet.
Booger on deck. Foul. Foul again.
And it remains a full count. High fly ball out to center field. Green gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. So now the DH
so let's go
spot,
Booger.
Larry Walker. Right through there for a strike. On the ground
down the
left.
line.
Fair ball.
Should be a
Makes
double.
the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a
got a
stand-up double.
He smashed that ball the other way.
Okay, Soler
on the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Straight back our way, and that's out of play.
Come on, give me a pitch to hit.
And the righty deals.
1
And it's
and
1 and 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Foul. Very late on that one. Foul again. We go from very late to early.
Next pitch
Ball
just
2 and 2.
misses. And the count is even 2 and 2.
Full count.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Well done behind the dish.
Will Smith coming up next.
Three-two now. And
Got me.
down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
On the mound now, Phil Maton. He has a great slider with tons of movement. 0-1. Fastball, he gets out of the way. The 1-1 is fouled off.
1 and 2 count.
Next
2-2.
pitch misses way outside.
2 and 2. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. And that's that.
That's okay.
Welcome back. Here's Elvis Andrus.
Sandman coming
They
in.
go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Mariano Rivera. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Rivera, a 6'2" righty, 185 pounds, and he was born in Panama. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Foul. Fouled off that.
And
Got
that
him
one
with the
hit
cutter.
97 on the gun.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
1-2 here.
Got him.
Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. And now, Pudge Rodriguez. Swinging a foul straight back.
Fouled it off.
And the right-hander deals. Pulls
Fouled
out
that one
foul.
off.
And
Got
a
him.
swing and a miss, and that
3
is
Ks
the
from
ball
Rivera.
game. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here.
Aiden Miller, player of the game with a home run and 2 RBIs. Sandman with a save. So we got a classic pack, so we're gonna have to go open that and add them to the lineup. 1469 for All-Star Week player program. 5 Ks, 4 innings pitched now. So we're gonna back out of here for a second, collect my packs. We'll open up this one. So we have a second baseman already. Second base. Well, we can take Carson. I'm going to take Carson Kelly here. So it's going to be catcher. Carson Kelly. 94 overall. And we'll just open this pack. It is the first of the bosses, I guess. We got Devin Williams, Nolan Arenado, Josh Hader, Garcia, Gray, Steele, Diaz. I'm going to take Devin Williams. We're gonna go to collection. So we'll add him there. And then he also goes into the set 3. So we need to get to 90 for our next player. When we get there, we'll be taking Rushman. Okay, single player. Let's see. So we got 4 hits set in total now. We need 20 in order to get a pack and 500 XP. 579 for the pitchers now of 3,000. Obviously, we have no stolen bases yet. Hit 20 home runs. We got 2 now. We have 11 of 30 total bases. 11 of 50 total bases while playing veteran or higher. We got 2 wins of 18 now. And we got 11 Ks of 60. So let's go play game number 3. We're going to play at Lemurs. We're still at home. Oh, actually, we got a managed squad. Will Smith is out. Carson Kelly's in. Hall of Fame. George Kirby's going to get the start.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Lemurs going up against the Blue Jays.
That tweet not go through.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And starting in this one, George Kirby.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter...
Okay, give me 1 second here. Since my phone wants to be a pain in the ass and I didn't realize my tweet did not go through. Don't look like it's still going through. Twitter must be down, I guess.
Fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Marsh. Towards first, Ortiz takes it himself. One up, one down. Here's
It's not
Harper
going
now.
through. What the hell? Weird. That one went through though. Okay. Anyway, let's continue.
First pitch just misses. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. Here's Harper, the count 2-1. Look out! And it hit him.
Boog, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium.
Let's go.
Kirby pulls it down, 2 away down.
2 outs.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lee Lin. Swings through that one, 0-1. There's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch misses
That's
inside.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. To the right
Down
side.
the line with foul.
And it goes just foul. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Henderson going back on this one. And that is gone.
I hit the wrong button.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over. Stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Next offering misses. 1-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field.
Okay, we gotta go to the bullpen.
Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, number 24.
Kimbrel.
A nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see.
Over to third, third to first, then we got one out.
Toss to Naylor, one up, one down. Now the left fielder,
all right, Ricky Henderson.
Swings and blasts one
nice
deep
hit
to
by
left
Ricky.
center, and that one hops
That's
the
gonna be
wall.
a double.
He's in at second with a one-out double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
At the plate, number 16. One out and a runner at second. Next pitch is inside.
2-0.
And that's ball two. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andres Munoz getting ready to go. Henches, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering is fouled back.
Two count.
Our way, and that's out of play. Next offering is down low.
Big
David
Poppy on deck.
To bat next. And ball
that's a
four,
walk.
two aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase
Big
right
Poppy's
there.
up.
But with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He's set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
David Ortiz
swing and miss, strike one.
Swings through it for strike one. That's inside.
1-1.
And it's a ball and a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1-2.
1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation.
Okay, we got Fernando Tatis Jr.
A problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the
Strike
emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Tatis waits.
Foul
ball, still 0-2. First and second, two down. And 1-2.
Foul.
1-1 is fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Naylor gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Brett Phillips. Craig Kimbrel gets the call from the pen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Kimbrel a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's
1-1.
really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Foul.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Here's a 2-2. Got him
Swing and a
swinging.
miss.
The high heat, too much on that one.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base paths, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is
fouled off. 1-2.
The guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
He goes down
looking. That's 2 Ks.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that,
there it is.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Andres Munoz on a pitch out of the pen here.
Probably not going to need it, but
relievers really make a name for themselves late and close.
Actually, no, I'll need to pitch again.
Margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these
Got
situations.
home team.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next pitch misses outside, and the count even 1-1. That one
2-1.
Here's a 2-1. And downstairs.
3-1 count. Booger on deck.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike
3-2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch?
All right, MLB strikes out.
Stepping in, Larry Walker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And now 2-1.
Got away with one there. That should have been a strike. 2-1.
And another ball.
3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hard
base
ground
hit.
Ball, base knock.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Ball 1.
Takes low for ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
3-0.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight
Carson
outside
Kelly
the strike
on
zone.
deck.
Carson Kelly up next. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on. Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots
Carson
like this.
Kelly.
Make the team earn their way on.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Sam Hentges.
Strike 1.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Strike 2.
Oh, 0-2 now. Swing.
Carson Kelly with a bomb, and it's now 3-2.
Home run.
462 feet.
And they tack on 3. It's 3-2. That sound you hear is every writer in the press box smashing the delete button on their keyboards.
Talk about flipping the script, Boog. This story was set up for a different type of finish. Now, who knows how to live?
Now it's going to be number 24. Grounded out his first time up. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
Strike one.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Bounce
down the
right.
line, foul.
And foul ball.
0-2.
1 down, base is empty. Looked like it
1
was a
and
little
2.
bit up.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
In the dirt, Santana with the throw to first, and he's out. Now the number 2 hitter,
okay,
Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson
doubled in his first AB. And that one is inside.
Actually, hold on. Sit you down.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Ball 2, 2-0.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can
Miller's
drive,
up
but
next.
He just expanded the zone to his advantage.
And that's a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over in
Right,
first base is going to have
Miller.
a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one back
Miller's
there,
is gone as well. 2-run shot.
He powers one out to right
411
field, and they
feet.
add a pair. It's 5-2.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And
Okay, we got Big
guys
Poppy.
that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel,
1.
and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So they turn things over to the righty, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin
Ball
rate's
2.
very high, and it just
2-0.
breaks a ton.
Foul, 2-1.
Play back to our left. And that one hammered. Harper going back some more, and gone.
Gone, home run.
Another
407.
one. Back-to-back homers, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over
Tatis
the
Jr.
wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
The 1-0. That one missing
2,
inside.
2-0.
A swing and a
2-1.
and that's strike 1.
That was a bad swing. 2-1 count.
And
2-2.
now it's even up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hacks and misses.
That's the end
it's
of the
a
inning.
strikeout.
Picked up 1,000 XP.
And welcome back onto the 3rd inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carlos Santana. Pitching change here, David Bednar. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Foul. 1-2.
Check swing. Now
he went around. Let's go.
And he went around, says Ricky Holiday.
So there's the social links if anyone wants to follow me on anything. Instagram, TikTok.
That just misses, and it's 1-0. Bednar
YouTube.
goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball.
That's fouled off. 1-1.
And occasionally works in a splitter. Next pitch is
2-1.
downstairs. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Grounded to Miller. Third. Miller to first.
Whips it to first.
2 outs.
Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Bryce Harper. In there for strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Got him. Swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And your final 6-2.
Down 2-0. Come back and win 6-2.
Crew here at MLB.
Let's go. Kimbrel had 3 Ks. Aiden Miller is now a parallel 1. So we need 5 more hits with Henderson, and then he'll be done. Kelly picked up 67 in his first game. 7 Ks with all-star players, and we now have 6 innings pitched, so we need 12 more. Three and 0. Goals. So now we have 9 total hits. We need 20 for the season. 835 PXP for pitchers. We need to get 3,000. 5 of 20 for home runs. We are 16 of 30 with Ks. 26 of 50 with a total bases. 3 of 18 wins now. And for strikeouts, we're 16 of 60. So we're going to go into game number 4. Hall of Fame. We're going to be playing in October, 7 o'clock. And we're going to get Bryce Elder for game number 4.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Lima going up against Edmonton. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch. And on the hill in this one, Bryce Elder.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position.
Fouled off by Bryce Harper. It's now 1-1 count.
Base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That one finds the corner.
2-2.
It's 2-2. Chris, I always have a good time getting the opportunity to broadcast the game at GBL.
Off. Yeah, well, why is that?
Left-hand batter waits.
Foul that one off.
That one, and it remains 2-2. Because we get to see some of the greatest places in the world. How many leagues send you from London to Lima to Liechtenstein?
Well, we're definitely racking up the air miles in this league, and we also get to try some of the best
Got
food
him.
in the world along the way, so that's another bonus. Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
One.
Nicky Lopez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
The best part is the food is always different. We're never ordering the same thing in 2 different cities.
Yeah, except for coffee, and you know I need coffee no matter what
2 and
continent
2.
I'm on.
You and me both, partner. And here it comes.
Fouled
Steal
off.
2 and 2 after the foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Number 24 settles under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning.
All right, we got 2 Ks out of him.
Yeah, the batter now, number
Bullpen.
24.
We'll go Jansen.
And a pitch. That one
Ball
inside, and that's ball 1.
Base
Line
hit.
and a base hit into right.
Good
Just
start.
so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side.
Got Ricky Henderson.
And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next to hit, Ricky Henderson.
Ball
That
1.
misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
And the count even at 1.
Ball
Just
2,
off the
2 and
outside
1.
edge.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
This
That's
to
gonna be a
center
fly out.
field. Harper has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out.
Batting third,
Number 16.
Aiden
the
Miller.
next to hit.
number 16.
And the
Ball
first
1.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Center field. Harper has a beat on it.
Harper's got it. That's 2 out.
And there's 2 away. And
All right,
here's
Big
the first
Papi.
baseman, David Ortiz. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Cruz under it.
And that's going to be 3 outs.
Makes the catch, inning over.
All right, we're going to the bottom of the second. Or top of the second.
Back here
Sorry,
at the
top of the
ballpark.
second.
Here's a speed threat. Lee Lynn. Henley Jansen into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Swing and a ground ball up the
Base
middle.
hit.
That's a base hit. Here's the left fielder, Nelson Cruz. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Lynn gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it
that
from
one
game
off.
to game.
Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part.
Got him
Goes down
looking.
looking. So up next, Brett Phillips. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Fouled off.
No score here in the second.
Swing and a miss.
Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 1-2.
Got a piece of that one.
At the belt and fires. Bounce to the right side. In plenty
And that's the end of 2.
First, and that is that. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Or Dostage.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Tatis Jr. home run. 1-0.
He circles the bases, and now they're out front.
feet.
It's 1-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy.
Gerardo Reyes taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Ozzie Albies up to the
Fouled
plate.
off, ball 1.
And a foul ball. Yoan.
Swing and a miss. Straight
It's
2.
exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Movement in the bullpen. Tyler
1
Matson,
and 2.
the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Swing and a miss
by Albies.
And he's down on strikes. 1 out.
Booger.
And now Larry Walker. First offering
Ball 1.
misses the mark. And the pitch. That
Ball
misses
2,
the zone.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes, the count. Inside,
3-0.
just missed.
That's a walk to Booger.
4 pitches. That's an
Soler.
easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. That's
Strike
in
1.
for a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Righty delivers. Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
A steal by
Saved
Booger.
at second, and he easily steals the bag. The pitch. That one
2 and
misses. Ball 2. Kicks and deals. Next
3 and
offering
1.
is outside.
Got Carson Kelly on deck.
And he walked him.
That should have been a strike.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Pete Fairbanks.
All right, Carson
comes on
Kelly.
now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Strike
Carson
1.
Kelly now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The
1
next
and
pitch
1.
misses, and it's 1-1. Here's a fun note on Kelly. Guys find out they've been drafted all kinds of ways. Kelly was actually presenting a project in his high school marketing class when he found out the Cardinals had selected him. How did you find out you were drafted?
Yeah, I found out a few days
Strike
later.
2,
via
foul ball.
telegram.
That one
Down
to
the
first.
line.
Can't field it cleanly.
Probably still going to be an out.
Flip to the pitcher is in time.
The runners
and that
are
leaves
over.
them with runners at second and third.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit,
For
hit the ball
Colin.
on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it
Nice
to end the
catch.
inning. But they're off to a good start.
Tatis Jr. with a home run. He'll be out of the lineup now because we just need one more home run with him.
Top half of the third inning. Here's Elvis
I'm going with
Andrus.
Sandman.
So they turn to their closer, Mariano Rivera.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And it's even up.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Oh, hard hit.
Ripped into center, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next pitch off the plate. And it's 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Oh,
Try
I
your
missed
best to
it.
get into scoring position.
And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and
Damn
second
it.
now with nobody out.
Here we go. We're
So the
struggling.
batting order turns over. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now 1-1. In the air, right field. Tatis on the move, racing back. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags up for third. Albies
Okay.
with a relay throw, and he's
Not in
safe.
time.
So it's first and third with one down. Harper swings through it for strike one. Andrews on third. Santana over at first with one away. Spear to the mound. Runner might be in trouble. Goes to second.
Double
for
play.
one.
Let's go.
Got him.
Ball
Double
game.
play. And they strand the tying run at third to end the game.
They say a solo
Let's
shot
go.
won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game.
So we are now 4-0. Tatis Jr.'s got to come out of the lineup because we got his 3 home runs now. Did I not have him written down? No, I didn't. So it'll be right field, Tatis Jr. And he's done. So Kelly's at 80 points now. 19-12 with 2,500 for the All-Star Week program players. K's, we got 9 of 30, 7 of 18 for innings. Let's go. 4-0. For the goals, we're 11 of 20 hits, 1105 of 3,000, 1 of 20 for steals, 6 of 20 for home runs, 20 of 30 for strikeouts. So we're a third of the way there for strikeouts on Hall of Fame. 31 of 50 total bases on veteran. 4 of 18 wins now, and obviously we just said 20 of 60. We're at home again. We're gonna take a short break and I'll be right back. All right, let's get into game number 5. So we need 40 more K, so we gotta keep playing on Hall of Fame. Oh, we gotta back out. I gotta take Fernando out of the lineup. And we need to go like this. We'll put it over there. I can't use the Ricky Henderson. Let me go check something else first. Who can I put in DH? I can put P1s in. I guess it will be. We'll put Jazz. Can't think of any other reason why not to. All right. Hall of Fame. So we're gonna do October. We're gonna do October 7 p.m. I'm gonna go with number 5 starter. Both of us got Carson Kelly in the same spot that night.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. The pitch. There's a strike at the knees, and we're underway.
0-1's the count.
Foul.
And a foul ball. Next one just misses. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Foul again.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 to Margot. See the velocity.
2-2.
97 with that fastball.
Foul.
Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Now it's Dominic Smith. And that's in there for strike 1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
The 1-1. Strike on
1-2.
the inside corner.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour.
That's a
And
home
there's a
run.
fly ball deep right field, and it's gone.
We're down 1-0.
Home run.
That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good wood to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more
Got
damage.
a K.
Got him swinging. Here's Garrett Hampson. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Foul.
Next offering is fouled back. In the air, right
Pop up.
field. Walker should
Run
have this
underneath
one.
it.
And he makes the catch. And that'll do it.
I think I'm gonna let him pitch the
Scores
next
in the
inning too.
coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the first. And now number 24. And the pitch. He swings
Foul.
and fouls one off.
Strike 1.
Just
1-1.
missed. That
Foul.
one down the line, and it's just foul.
1 and 2.
That was close.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now the
2 and
count
2.
is even.
Foul.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted to center field.
Pop up
Margot
center.
settles under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. And now here's the
Okay,
speed
Ricky
threat.
Henderson.
Outfielder Ricky Henderson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That was close.
Way high.
Ball 2, 2-0.
That one missed. Now
3-0 count.
3-0. Number 16.
Aiden Miller
in the
up on deck.
circle. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Another throw over. And he's back again. And now it's going to be number 16. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Henderson at first, one gone.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Next one off the plate inside, and it's 2-1. Step off throw to first.
Nobody there.
He's back safely.
They're safe.
Another move to
Safe
first.
again.
And they're keeping him close. Two one now. Ricky runs. Pitch misses.
Stolen base.
Second great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game.
3-2.
Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Three-two now. And ball
That's a
forward
walk.
to a
Should have been a
board.
strike, but call the
In
ball.
the first has to be some
Big
cause for
Poppy.
concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there.
Foul.
They can't
Strike
afford to
one.
hand out free bases at this rate.
Kicks and fires. And it's
Fouled
fouled away.
again. Strike 2.
One out. Runners at first and second. The next offering
1 and 2.
misses. 1-2 to count.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone.
Fouled
This
that one
could be a
off.
tough one for him.
And a 1-2 again. And
2 and
just
2.
misses with that one.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2 down.
Batting fifth.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Pitch
Ball
misses
1.
inside. Ball 1. Outside
1 and
corner,
1.
there's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Fouled off.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next
2 and
pitch
2.
misses. 2 and 2. Hard hit to right center.
It's in the
And
gap.
that should be extra bases.
Let's go.
One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Hampson with a
2-1.
relay home. And he's in there as they score a pair on the play.
2-run
Such
RBI
great
double.
concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And that's
Hit
going to be
pretty well in the air out
the
to
end
center.
of one.
Margot puts it away, and that ends the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. And now it's Joey Gallo. That catches the outside corner.
Let's
And
just get the
that's strike
bullpen
Well, after
going.
scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fouled off. 0-2.
Here comes a pitch. And
Base
there's a
hit.
hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Foul back all
Fouled
the way,
off.
and that's out of play. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a border. Makes the catch. One down.
A lot of catch. We needed that.
Crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean,
Yeah, he's got to be took out. That's like 2 hard hits right there.
And yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
So they turn to Craig Kimbrell, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Gets a
That
piece
was right
there.
in the
We'll do it again.
wheelhouse for him. That should have been gone.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next one misses, and the count's even at 2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Soler gets under it. 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Alex Bregman in the box now. Takes strike 1. Edge in the zone for a strike. 0-2 now.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And now it's even up.
Out.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass.
Got
at the
him.
ball.
Got him. Third out, and that ends the first. Now they turn to Alex Reyes. He has
And we're
a
gonna
great
turn
slider with tons of
to
movement.
Bender.
Larry
Or
Walker
Bender.
getting ready to hit. And a pitch.
Strike
Swing
1.
and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Edge of the zone
Strike
for a
2.
strike. 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next
1 and 2.
offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Pitch
2 and
misses
2.
there, and it's 2-2. And now
3
it's
and
filled
2.
up. The punch out
Nice
there,
pitch.
and quickly one away in the second.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm
Strike
angle.
1.
So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And it's
1 and 1.
Action in the pen down there. Greg Holland Appears to be getting loose. Next offering is
2-1.
downstairs. And that's down and away.
Carson Kelly on deck.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's a walk.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You
All
know,
right,
I think he's
Carson
okay with
Kelly.
that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Strike one.
In there, and it's 0-1. Carson Kelly, second-round pick out of high school by the Cardinals in 2012. But remember, he was a pretty big piece to that Paul Goldschmidt trade as he was shipped to
0-2.
Arizona in that deal.
Well, any catcher taken by the Cardinals for a long time had no shot at cracking the lineup with Yadier Molina there for so long.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence,
All right,
everything
so
down
we got
at the
Colin
knees
up
and
now.
below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Ryan Stanek on to pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
All right, let's go to the bottom.
And here's the catcher.
Or sorry, top of the third
Kelly.
and finish this.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, David Bednar.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Strike two.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think
There you
that was the
go,
play
1K.
all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him
That's a
swinging.
foul
Now,
ball.
especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Next offering is down low. That misses off the outside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit.
Got him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Dom Smith stands in there for strike one. Bounced up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Hard on the ground to first. Steps on the
Hey,
bag
ball
himself. Ball game. And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it.
That's perfect. Now we got Randy Johnson pitching next. Cool. We got Corbin Burns, 97, so we can add him to the list. '97 overall. Kelly's up to 93, 13 innings, 13 Ks now with All-Stars, 9 innings pitched. And we're sitting at 25 of 60 Ks now. Oh, we can fix that right here. Hold on. And squad. You down, you down, you down. We'll put Corbin Burns in. Hall of Fame. And we got the big unit, Randy Johnson. Oh shit, John Mean sold. I was not expecting that to
Hello
sell.
and welcome. Here's Manuel Margot. The pitch.
Foul.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That's inside.
1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Swing and miss. 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. 1-2 to Margot. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Now it's Dominic Smith. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a miss as he was late. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. And now the right fielder, Gary Sheffield. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there.
It's a bad spot to play that.
And that one is going to go.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Garrett Hampson in the box here.
That's a bad call.
Go for a ball. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That one outside, and that is ball 1. Hampson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Drilled in the air.
Wow.
Right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Joey Gallo blasts one out, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Now here is Ryan Howard, and that's in there for strike 1. Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a broken bat flare towards left. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
Nice job.
I can't get out of this inning.
But
with Randy,
very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know? Yeah, no question.
Smash to the left side. Over to Albies.
Finally.
And the inning is over. But the long ball was. Now it's the shortstop, number 24.
Put Jansen in.
Singing Max Scherzer has a condition called heterochromia. Do you know what that is?
Well, I know what it is because of Max Scherzer, and it's when your eyes are 2 different colors, and something pretty interesting. We've seen it with dogs and individuals, but not a whole lot of humans, and Max Scherzer, one of those with it.
Let's go.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases, and that rolls into the corner. And that's a double.
Good start.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ricky Henderson now at the plate. Out towards right center field. Sheffield settles under it.
1 out.
And makes the grab. 1 away. Number 16 will hit next. Misses off the plate. And
Ball
it's
one.
1-0. And there's a ball.
Ball
He's
2.
clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That
Ball
misses
3.
the zone. 3 balls, no strikes.
I gotta let this one go.
So here's Scherzer. And now 3-1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
And it's filled up.
3-2.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. In the air.
There we go,
right center
Miller.
field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. A 2-run
3-2,
homer and an inch
453
closer.
feet.
It's 3-2.
Just relentless. This team will not quit.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah,
Ball
and
1.
not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging
Ball 2.
around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Next
Ball
pitch
3,
inside,
3-0.
and it's 3-0. Scherzer maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get
3-1.
touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And
That's a
ball
walk.
4.
Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just
Okay, we
missed
got
his
Jazz
spot.
Chisholm
Hitter
Jr.
didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. There's a strike.
Strike 1.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not
1
as
and 1.
focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Next
2.
pitch is
2
outside.
and 1.
To third. Knocks it down to the hole.
Runners on first and second.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Strike
And
1.
there's a foul ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Too bad I was early on that one. Strike 2.
The next
1
offering
and 2.
misses. And the count 1 and 2.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length
2 and
if
2.
he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
The next
Full
pitch
count.
misses. And it's 3 and
A
2.
booger on deck.
Cold strike
Ooh,
3
nice
on the
pitch.
fastball. And that ran back over the inner half. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's some real power at the plate. Larry Walker. Pitch
Ball 1.
misses. 1-0.
Ball
And delivers
2.
outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has
2
the
and 0
advantage in
count.
this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A little bit high.
3-0.
And now 3-0. First and second, 2 down. That's in there.
3 and 1.
And the count is 3-1. This one
Yes,
drilled right
Booger,
center
let's
field.
go.
That one heading for the fence and gone.
461
He'll circle
feet.
the bases and they lead it. It's 5-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's...
All right, they're going to the
Change in
bullpen.
the first, and here's the new arm, Ryan Stanek. He's into the game with the
Jorge
bases empty.
Soler.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Strike one.
Swings through that one. 0-1. That's down and in.
1-1.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Alexis Diaz getting loose out there. Trevino getting loose as well. That's
1-2.
in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The pitch. That
2-2.
one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And
That's
another
3-2.
ball. Carson
Kelly on
waits
deck.
on deck. The pitch.
That's
And
a
there's
walk.
ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First
Ball
pitch,
one.
not close. Misses again, 5 in a
Ball
row.
2, 2-0.
Righty to the plate.
2-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a
2-2.
miss. Blew it by him at 99.
That was straight queso right there.
Struck
Oh, nice
him
pitch.
out looking. But the long ball was working.
All right, so we're 5-3.
New inning getting started. Now, Alex Bregman. Kenley on here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. And it's even
2-2.
And one thing, even though we don't see a whole lot of bunting these days, I've always been impressed with how he's been able to make that play up the third base line and throw firm to first to get the out.
Swing
Got him.
and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
0-1 down.
He went around.
Tried to check his swing.
Let's go.
There.
Good call.
Valid appeal to first. And that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. And the right-hander deals.
Got him.
Swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. So the lineup flips over. Manuel Margot up to the plate. That one's in there.
Strike
0-1.
one. Foul.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Let's go.
Pulled the
Strikes
string
out
on
the side.
changeup. I think Alexis Diaz will take over here
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches.
Sandman going in.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball one.
Number 24 in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And a count 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The wind of the pitch.
1-2.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch.
Swing and a
do it
miss.
again.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out.
Ricky
And now one
Henderson.
away. And stepping in is the speedy Ricky Henderson.
Swing and a miss.
And he
Strike one.
swings and misses at the initial offering.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and
1-1.
time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog with DP,
2-1.
it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like
3-1
he
count
evens
now
it
to
out
Ricky
over the course of
Henderson.
the game, though.
And here it comes.
And that's a
Hit in
fly
the
out to
air,
right.
Field.
2 outs.
Sheffield settles under it. And there's 2 down. Number 16
Aiden Miller.
digs in now. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Swing and a miss.
Strike
It's
one.
0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering
1-1.
misses. And 1-1. That one drifts
2-1.
inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fouled off. 2-2.
Popped up.
It's a fly
Hanson
out.
moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that. Welcome back. Dom Smith stands in.
Bring in the
Mariano
Sandman.
Rivera on to try and close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one off
How
the
did he
bad
get
part of the
that?
bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Walker
But that's not
makes
even
the
close,
catch.
was it?
And there's one away.
Yeah, that was closer
Lefties
than I
can
thought.
definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
One down, base is empty. And a count 1-2. And he deals. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on
Got him.
first for the out. Here's Garrett Hampson. Singled and scored his first time. In there for strike 1. That's inside.
You want to be patient here. Try to
1-1
work a walk
count.
if you can. You've got a big power bat behind
Fouled
you in the
off.
on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing puts you right back in this ball game.
Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's
Got him.
And a swing and a miss, and that
Okay.
is the ball game. A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our
The big unit gets a win, but not a very good one. He gave up 3 runs, all in the first off of 2 home runs from Sheffield and Gallo. Okay, Colin is a P1. So Randy's not done, and we have an NL West season player. Only 108 points for him. We are finally going on the road against the Cats, who are currently in 2nd place. If the season was to end, we'd be playing the Whales. We need 4 more hits and we'll get a pack of 500 XP. 1736 of 3000 for pitchers. 220 for stolen bases, 8 of 20 for home runs, 6 more bases, and we'll get 5 packs, 1500 XP, and 1000 stubs. 6 of 18 wins now, 31K. So we're halfway through the strikeouts that we need on Hall of Fame. We got a pack to open. Actually, we got a few packs to open, so let's open these. Nothing. So that's gonna be 50. Post that for 9. Or a quick sell. $51. You're new, I'll keep you. You're a quick sell. You're a quick sell, and quick sell that. All is a habit. Got a gold and another gold. $14.48. 88. Quick sell and probably a quick sell, right? Yeah. Season 3 NL West. We'll take Jake Lamb. Many seasons, we'll have to fix the lineup for him to go in. Burgers at 7,800 now. Oh, Jazz is ahead of me now? 79.75. Okay. Game 7, the first one on the road. And we'll get our first look at Corbin Burns.
All right, ready to go here. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 24. The line to kick the pitch. In for a strike. And away we go this afternoon. In the air out towards right center.
That's a fly out.
Should have it. And there's one down. So
Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
Foul.
And first offering is fouled off. Taking a look at this stadium, it is obvious they did their best not to block the views beyond that center field wall.
Yeah, that would have been a huge mistake. The triple decks in left and right are well worth keeping those views clear in center.
Ricky Henderson.
Squeeze on it.
Fly
That's
out.
out number 2.
2 outs.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That
First shot with Jake Lamb.
Pace.
Jake Lamb to hit. And that
Ball
one
one.
missing low.
Foul. 1-1.
2 outs. Swing and a
And
ball
that's a
lifted in
fly
the
out.
air, shallow left field. Veen makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. And now the shortstop, Trevor Story, and a pitch. And first
Fouled
offering
off.
is fouled off. Chris, it's a lot easier to talk about the travel in the GBL instead of actually dealing with it. Some of these road trips, man, they aren't easy.
Yeah, there's a ton of travel in this league, and some folks might
that
argue
one
it's
off.
too much. I definitely question it when we're flying nearly 10,000 miles from Lima to Tokyo.
Ball one.
Next one
1
misses.
and 2.
And that's ball 1. Yeah, the Lima-Tokyo combination, that's pretty rough. That
Foul.
flight eats up more miles than flying from San Francisco to New York, back to San Francisco, and then back to New York.
Thanks, that didn't make me feel any better.
Check
Strike one.
swing. Now
Strike
look
out
down
number
to
1.
first. And
That's what we
that's
need.
ruled a
Let's
swing.
go.
It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Chase Utley. In there, and it's 0-1.
There we go.
0-1.
Comes up empty
0-2.
on the swing. 0-2 now.
Foul.
One down, base is empty. That
1 and
misses
2.
the zone. It's a ball and 2
1 ball,
strikes.
2 strikes.
Got him
Got
looking
him.
for the K. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3. Stan Musial getting ready to hit. A little bit low.
Ball
To
1.
measure what a force Stan the man was for the Cardinals. Look at his first decade in
1
the
and 1.
league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another
1 and
3
2.
times. And 1 and 2.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every
Couldn't
one
get
of his
that
first
one.
17
That's okay.
seasons in the bigs. Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. 0-2
Swing and
as he
miss.
waves at that one.
And I'll tell you, hitting 300 is hard enough to do over the...
And a
Got
swing and a
him.
miss. That's the inning. All set for the start of the inning.
Bullpen.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, David Ortiz.
Let's give Gossage a try.
You talk about consistency from Musial. How about this? He had as many hits on the road, 1,815, as he did at home, 1,815. Next pitch misses
1-1.
inside. Ball 1. Next offering
2
upstairs.
and 1.
Left-hand batter waits. On the ground.
Big
to third.
Poppy down the
Fair
line.
ball.
It's going to be a double. Or it's going to be a single in the air. I don't know what
And
they're
he's
going to
got
call
a
it.
double.
Double. Get it?
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so
Go.
much more likely to get something you can handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it
Jazz
had extra
Chisholm.
bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. And a huge opportunity
Ball
now
1.
to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the
That's a
air,
fly
out
out.
towards left center, and there's one down.
1 out.
Ozzy Albies up to the plate.
Ozzy Albies.
And that
Ball
one
1.
off the outside edge. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Alex Reyes.
Have not got a hit with him
preparing
yet.
to come on if needed. Number 78 getting cranked up as well.
Ball
And
2.
now 2-0.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
The next offering
Ball
misses.
3, 3-0.
And that's ball 3. Larry Walker to bat next.
The dangerous,
Ortiz, the runner at second with one away.
dangerous Larry Walker.
Pumps
took
in
that
a
one.
strike, and now
3 and 1.
3-1 the count. And
3-2.
strike 2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Runner leads away at second. And
It's
he
a
walked
walk.
him.
Larry
Well, he's
Walker
starting
up.
to look a little gassed to me.
New pitcher now, Alex Reyes.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it
Strike
just
1.
breaks a ton.
Larry Walker swings through it for strike 1. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a pitch.
1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2-2.
In. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Strikeout for Larry Walker.
Patience there. He took a couple of pitches
to
even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Jorge Soler in the box now. Takes strike 1. Strike 2.
Strike 2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here at Farrow's Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Tony Clark. Goose Gossage takes over on the mound, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Gossage ready. Swing
Got him.
and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Mitch Garver up to hit here. And that's in there for strike 1. That's a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got him.
There is strikeout number 2 for Gossage.
Heater at the knees. And next is the designated hitter, George Brett. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark in 1980.
1-1.
Didn't miss by much. Finished at 390.
Next offering is in for a strike. The season Brett had in 80 was out of this world. Led the league in average, slugging, and OPS.
Fouled off.
0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. Popped up.
And that's a pop-up.
Number 24 drifts towards it. He's
That's
got
the end
it.
of 2.
And that is out number 3. And welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly.
And Brett was at the 400 mark with only a couple of weeks left in the 80 season. It looked like he was going to do it.
The pitch. Late on
Damn
that
it.
fastball.
Strike 1.
The next pitch
1-1.
misses, and it's 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
2-1.
Now
3-1 count.
Good. He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Good plate appearance there.
Gonna walk.
Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now it's the shortstop, number 24. He's 0 for 1. That's hard hit in the line.
That's caught.
Calls it in, and there's 1 away. And here
Okay, we
is
got Ricky Henderson.
Flied out to center in his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Ground ball left side, could be 2.
He's got it.
Goes to second, safe there.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single.
Base hit.
Now he's on base
Got
to
Jake
possibly
Lamb.
do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Lamb at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Fly to left his first time up. And
Ball
there's
two.
the ball.
2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now 3-0.
3-0 count. Big Poppy on deck.
Top of the third, no score. And they're all loaded
That's a
up.
walk. Bases loaded for Big Poppy.
It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one.
Tim Jim comes in.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran Tim Hill.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty
Strike
hitter
one.
coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
1-1.
That's outside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss.
Lost the bat.
Oh, and he lost the
1-2.
handle on that one.
Foul. Still 1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Strikeout for Big Poppy.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing
All right, we
back,
got
and this
Jazz
pitcher
up.
has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming
Strike
up
one.
now.
Chisholm swings through it for strike one. Kelly, the runner at third. Henderson on second. Lamb on at first with 2 down.
1-1.
Good eye right there. The pitch. And a good eye there.
2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's
3-1
inside.
count.
And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's
That's
in
a
the driver's
walk.
seat
We get a
with the
run
3-1
in by a
count.
Ball
walk.
4, he's walked in a run.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk, and you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
Albies takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is
1-1.
in for a strike. And a pitch. Pop
Fouled
foul
off,
out of
1-2.
play off to the right. Into center.
All right.
Turner. puts
So we
the
had a run
squeeze
in
on
by a
that one.
walk.
And he back here at the ballpark as
And
we
we're gonna go to David
the last of the
Bender.
third. And now the center fielder, Trey Turner. Now on the bump, David Bednar.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Trying to keep good
He went
speed
around.
off the bases.
Let's go.
Check swing, appeal
Good
to
call.
first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. And now here is Zach Veen.
Strike one.
There's a strike. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss at the
Got him.
splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm
1-1.
retired.
Now 1-1. Out to short.
Ball
And
game.
that is the ball game.
The winning
These
run comes in on a walk.
come down to who scores first. They found a way to push one across and hold on for the win.
And
all right, so we have 2Ks. Then we got Diamond Duels pack. Henderson needs 4 more hits. Kelly's got moved up. So we got 93% left in the All-Star. We'll open that pack, see what we get. So it's either Kyle Tucker or Duvall if we get a diamond, or it could be somebody else, but hey, we get a diamond finally. Who are we going to get? We get it in purple, so that means it's just going to be a 85, 86. Hater? 87. Okay, and Hater 5250. Okay, I'm gonna go check that. Yelly 998. 68. Collection. Oh, my inventory. Sorry, we'll do it this way. Padres. 5249. Take that. So we got 1 goal complete so far. What goal do we have complete now? Okay, so tally strikeouts. That's how we had that ball as a habit pack, I guess. 1000 XP, 500 stubs, so that's done. 38 now, strikeouts. Need 2 more hits. All right, we are gonna go play the next game on Hall of Fame. I keep going on Hall of Fame until we hit that 60 mark for Ks.
we're live from Pharaoh's Field in the capital of Egypt. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Blue Jays taking on the Cairo Cats. First pitch coming your way next.
Let's go.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, number 24.
Let's go, Colin. Let's see what you got.
Number 24.
The pitch. Misses outside. And we are underway.
Base hit.
Right side, hard hit.
1 out.
On to first. And a quick out, number 1. Ricky
Henderson needs a base hit. Let's go. Come on now.
Deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Chris, we've seen relocation take place in the Global Baseball League. The Lemurs moved away from Madagascar before landing in Lima. You think we'll ever see league expansion instead of just relocation?
That's a good question, and I think I know the answer. My guess would be yes.
Falling behind
2-1.
I think it makes sense for the league to expand. The Global Baseball League wants to live up to its name by being global. And I'm sure they're cooking up ways to expand to Antarctica or Australia sooner rather than later.
As someone who travels to these games, my vote is for
2-2.
Australia. Got it by him for the K.
Strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure
Jake
he'd love
Lamb.
another swing at it because It was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can
Strike
sometimes
one.
start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know, it happens.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and
Foul.
a foul straight back.
Strike 2.
Gonna count
1 and 2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Foul.
Next offering is fouled back.
1 and 2.
Next one misses.
2-2 count.
And it's 2 and 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2.
Okay.
We go to the bottom of the
Valdez.
first. Here's a speed threat. Trevor Story. Just off the outside part of the plate. We always talk about connections, kids growing up with one another. Trevor Story grew up playing in Texas on the same travel ball team as Josh Bell. Kicks and fires. And that's it for a strike.
1-2-1.
That's off the mark.
3 and 1.
balls and a strike.
Foul. 3-2 now.
The wind and the pitch.
Got him.
1 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Check swing, 1 around. And it's 1 and 1.
Foul. 1 and 2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit.
2 and 2.
Just not able to square it up.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Throws it in.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch.
Runner on the go. And that one wrapped foul. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1 and 1. Runner on the go again. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Got him
Swing and
swinging.
a miss. That's a strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him. Here's Josh Donaldson. First offering, and it just misses. Utley off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
2 and 1 count.
Swing and
Swing
a
and a
miss,
miss
and
from
now
the
2
bringer
and
of
2.
rain. Foul.
Here comes a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Oh my
That
God.
one ripped. That's back there.
That didn't work out
And
well.
that one is gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And here is Tony Clark.
Ball 1.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and that rolls into the corner. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
2 consecutive
Not good.
base hits for these guys here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. The 1-0. Just missed.
2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one finds the zone. 2 and 2 now.
Got him.
Good job at damage control right there.
Not a very good
And
inning.
2 come across to
Bringer
score in the
Rain
inning,
takes me
courtesy
yard.
of this 2-run homer. And it's Welcome back. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Well,
After putting up a nice inning on
Krimble.
offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
Ball one.
You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
So 2
Ball
balls
two.
and no
2-0.
strikes.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Swing
2
and a
and 1.
miss. And it's 2-1 now.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's gonna be a fly out.
Dean running hard for it. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder.
Okay, we got
to
Jazz.
put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing
Jazz
football.
grounds out to short.
Sends it over
That's
to
2
first.
outs.
2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs.
Ozzie
Base is
Albies.
empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Strike
Foul
one.
back our way, and that's out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. That
1
one
and 1.
misses, and that is ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it
2 and
again,
1.
hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The next
3
pitch
and 1.
misses. 3 and 1.
1 strike.
The right-hander
That's a
gives up
walk.
the 2-out walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good,
Booger up.
especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Digging in, Larry Walker rips that one to right. High bounce
Ground roll
over
double.
the fence for an automatic double. Left-hander out of the bullpen, John Franco.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Jorge Soler up at
Ball
the
1.
plate. That one
Ball
misses.
2.
2 and 0.
2-0.
Just
3.
off the outside edge. Meanwhile,
Carson
activity
Kelly on
in the
deck.
bullpen. Adbert Alzolay, the closer, is getting loose. And that's ball
And
4.
that's a walk.
No, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Oh, strike 1.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around.
Did not, but
Lefty
anyway.
continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. The next
1
offering
and 2.
misses. Now 1 and 2.
Foul. One and 2 count. Fouled that one off.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation.
Meanwhile,
Damn it.
this pitch gets away. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Back here in Egypt, bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, George Brett. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him
Oh,
within
shit.
striking distance.
That's a bad one.
And
1 and
now it's
1.
even up. There's a
1 and
strike.
2.
Line to left.
Foul.
And that's a fair
Fair.
ball.
Sorry. Fair ball. Down the foul line. I think this is going to be the last game of the day, I think.
Trey Turner now. There's a
Strike
strike.
one.
2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game. And as well, 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases.
2-2.
And now the count is even.
And couldn't have picked a better time to turn in that type of performance headed into
Fouled
free
off.
agency after that season.
Swing and a
Waits at
miss.
the bender for the strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy.
There goes Brett. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. And now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off the
3-2.
ball. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fly ball center field. Soler hauls it in for the out. And
All right.
there are 2
So
down.
we've got 2 outs now.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's some real. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first.
Knew that was
Strike in
happening.
there. Safe at second with a
What?
stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to.
Hey, come on, LBs.
Take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
0-2 now. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck
Let's
him
go.
out. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Adbert Alzolay. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So the batting
Don't
order
think we'll
turns
need another
over.
pitcher,
Leading
but-
off, number 24. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. The pitch. There's the strike.
Strike one.
Alzolay, 6'1" righty, 210 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Next one
1-1.
misses. 1-1.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
And 1-2.
1-2.
Swings and misses.
That was a bad swing.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Okay, Ricky
And
Henderson.
now Ricky Henderson went down on strikes his first time through. Fought off foul.
Foul ball. We're lucky it's got a
He
foul.
missed a hittable off-speed
Strike
pitch
one.
right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its
1-1.
move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Next
1-2.
offer, he's in for a strike.
Fouled off.
One down, base is empty.
2-2.
Got him
Swing and a miss.
swinging.
Well, it's kind of tough right here.
All right,
Closer
Jake
comes in
Lamb's
and
our
he strikes
last
out the
resort.
first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the
Ball
bat,
one.
spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Kicks and deals. Swings
1-1.
through that.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a
1-2.
miss. That's strike 2. And the righty deals.
Foul.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the 1-2
2-2
misses
count.
to even the count. the middle.
That's the ball game. We take it out.
Ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our
Callie's a 146, Lamb's a 60, 21 Ks. We need 9 more on All-Star, and 6 more innings. Our goals: we need 1 more hit. We need 2. We got to 2,221 PXP with pitchers. 2 stolen bases. We got 8 home runs. We need 1 more total base. We'll have the total base for veteran done. No more sleepwalking. We got 7 of 18 wins today out of 8 games, so that's not bad. Strikeouts were 43 of 60. And then those ones are the only one we got done today is tally 30 strikeouts. And we're gonna end off there. I'm gonna go eat lunch, and I'm not sure if I will be back for another like stream until might come back and stream another 3 hours, maybe. We'll see. If not, the next stream will be on Monday. I don't know what I'm playing yet, and then the rest of the week I don't know what's happening yet, so schedule won't be posted till at least Wednesday. If I don't see you guys, I will see you Monday, and have yourselves a good night.